So now we will go to our statewise.dart file. Okay. So in this file, we will be fetching the data from a different URL, and that URL is api.covid19india.org. So let me show you how this file will look like. So as you can see, this is the JSON file of our API. So here we are having an array of data, but we want to fetch the data of only states of India. So for that, inside this array, we are having a key pair value, which is having the key of statewise. And in this statewise, we are having a value in a form of array. So in this statewise key, we are having data of each state. So as you can see that in this key statewise, we are having an array of states data. So as you can see, we are having an array of data like our second index contains the data of Maharashtra. So the state key is having the value of Maharashtra. State code is having the state code of Maharashtra, which is MH. And inside this, we are having another values like active data, confirmed data, deaths of dead data. So now you might be getting the idea. So how to fetch this JSON file. So inside this our statewise.dart, we are having this API URL, and we are having a function of future data type, which will be fetching list of data. So in our JSON code, we will be having our result body, and we will be fetching that result, or you can say the response of statewise data only. Okay. So in our widget, we are having scaffold, app bar, and in its child we are again having our future builder, and this time the snapshot will be containing the data of every state. So we will be returning this data in a list view, and we will be returning a card type. Okay. Now this snapshot will help us to fetch the data. So each list style will be having a state name. Okay. And then in subtitle, we will be having the snapshot data index. Then we will write confirm, because to get the value of confirmed deaths of that state, the keyword was confirm. Okay, here the keyword was confirm to fetch the value of total confirmed deaths. So in the same way, we will fetching the data for active deaths. Active patient, death of total number of patients, and state codes. So here in our list view, I have declared this name, subtitle, which will be containing confirm. Then in its trailing, we will be having active number of patients, sick patients, and death of total number of patients. Okay. So let me show you how it will look like. So here, as you can see, we are having our scaffold having name India, and in it we are fetching the data of every state. Okay, and each list view is having a card, and each card is having name, confirmed deaths, and in its trailing side we are showing total number of active patients of that particular state, total number of deaths, and recovered people. So now you can see that it is also having an on-tap method. Okay, so I have declared that in this on-tap we are passing our navigator.push.material page out. That when a particular state will be selected by the user, then we will navigate to a different screen named districts.dart, where we will be showing the data of each and every district of that particular state. So this is how it will look like. Like for say, if we select Gujarat, then this is how the data will look like. Then we will be having the data of every district which is present in Gujarat. Okay, and its styling and overview will be remain just like our state data file, or you can say state list view. And if we are not getting our data, so here again we are returning at the center we are returning a circular progress indicator until and unless the data is not loaded. So now we will go to our district wise data. Here I have created a class named district page. Okay, now in our state wise, you can see that while navigating to material page route. Here we are also passing in our district page class the parameter like title, which is the name of that state. In its code parameter, I am passing the state code of that particular state. So it will be easy for us to fetch the data of that particular state in this screen. So in our district wise data, in our district page class, we are having two parameter title and name. So when the user will be selecting a particular state, so in the next screen, the app bar will be containing the name of that state. Okay. Now here again, we are passing an API URL, but this time the URL is having also a new keyword, which is state district wise JSON. So let me show you the JSON of this URL. So this is how the JSON of this URL will look like. Here you will be having a list of districts of each state. Okay. So as you can see here, we are having Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and in its array we are having and inside this state we are having a different parameter of district data, and this district data key will be having the data of each and every districts. Like first is Nicobar's. Now Nicobar is having its own array which is containing of confirmed, deceased and recovered. After that, this Nicobar we are having another district of Andaman Nicobar, which is North and Middle Andaman, and so this is also having its own confirmed, deceased and recovered parameter. So I hope you are getting the idea of how to fetch this JSON. So let me show you. So here again we are declaring a future type of method. Now this method will be fetching, or you can say will be retrieving the data of the particular state which will be selected by the user. So here we will be passing this title parameter. Okay. So whatever the state is selected by the user, its name will be passed in this parameter. And here the return type will be mapped, because we are not knowing what will be the name of this string and what type or the type of the value we will be retrieving. So here our return type is mapped, and in our result we will await for this URL, and we will be returning our JSON.decode. And in this body we are also writing that title, like we will be wanting the data of that particular state, and we will be retrieving that district data only. Okay. So in our init method we will initialize this method, and in our build method the whole code is very much similar to state-wise data. Okay. Now here just the only difference is that we have to use a list string L. Okay. Now let me tell you what this variable will do. So first of all, let me explain you this. Now here as you can see that district data is not having any key like name, which will be indicating the name of that district. They have directly given the name of that particular district. So to fetch this data, I have created a Dart file which is containing the names of each and every district, and that is also state-wise. So let me show you that Dart file. So here in our model class, I have created a Dart file named district. So here as you can see, I have created a method named getDistrict, which is of type district, and here we will be passing the state code. Okay. So whatever the state have been selected by user, its state code will be passed in this method, and we will switch that state code. If the user have selected Andaman Nicobar state, then the state code will go to AN. Okay, and the district name which I have provided in that state, it will be written as our list string. So same way I have provided this for more than 25 to 29 states. Okay, and now we will import this file in our districtwise.dart, and here in our future builder, if the data has been fetched from the URL, then we will be using this method. Okay. And in our list view, we will be using this list string to put the names, subtitles, and so on. Now here, as you can see that in that active recovered, in the trailing section of our list view, we are using to show the active number. We are using snapshot.data. Then I have provided L, which is I know the name should be more proper, but in hurry I have provided just the L for this list string method. Okay. So in this list string, we will be having the name of all the districts of that particular state. So if I have selected Gujarat, so then the text will be having inside this L index, we first will be having the name of the very first district name, which will be retrieving from that list. So the name of or the index of that district and its active number, and we will convert into to string because we are showing it inside the text. So here we are completed with the complete code and the structure of this COVID-19 app. So let me show you that after running this app, how it will look like. So as you can see, got a spin kit pulse because till that the data was not loaded. But as you can see, when the data is loaded, we are getting today's date, the name because we are patching to global data, our stack by, and our stack rows. Now below this row column, we are having our active button. So when you will click on this button, progress indicator, and after that we are getting the data of each and every district. It's a total number of cases, active death, active number of patients, death patients, recovered patients, and so on. So you can select any state, whether it is Rajasthan or Haryana. You will get the real-time data of each and every district and state. So that's all for this. So that is how your COVID-19 tracker app will look like. I have provided the complete source code for this project in the given URL in the description box. So I hope you like this tutorial and I hope you find it informative. And if you like it, then please do like and subscribe our channel. And thanks for watching.